staying with the team on what has been a difficult season as the Bullets come up empty once more, and a chance for Will McDowell-White. Hands over. Brantley goes to work and comes up with the first points of the game.
He's taking this opportunity. They come to see Rupert.
Yep.
But I want you to see me too.
Good finish there from TJ Mitchell.
He's had the stint with the Utah Jazz, Gerald Brantley.
Floater there from Will McDowell-White. Well, that was pretty to watch.
A legitimate, he's the definition of a legitimate pure point guard.
Does such a good job, not only for New Zealand, but for Australia as well. And so does this man, Nathan Sobey, the bronze medalist.
Well, now that we've all heard it, everyone's going to be really tuned in.
This Sobey got beyond the defense and with the left hand finishes in stop. Breakers have had their problems in terms of opening quarters. They've lost their last 6 of their last 8 opening quarters, the Breakers, but have an ability to come from behind as Brisbane takes the lead for the first time. Now Isaiah Liapa with it. Exploring to take on Tyler Johnson, forced into a tough shot, but that was pretty to watch.
Beautiful left-hand take.
This foul of this game for the Breakers. Now Amy replay shows exactly what Isaiah Liapa can bring to the table.
You know, he's not that tall, but he lacks in height. He hasn't that strong upper body.
It's pretty well defended from Tyler Johnson.
Like that Jason Kidd type. You know, just look to create for others. He'll get his, but it's more about empowering everyone else.
Third place, New Zealand Breakers looking to retake second from the Cairns Taipans, who were so brave in their win against Perth last night. The shape of the playoffs to be decided tomorrow as well. That's a nice finish from Abercrombie. Shut off. A chance for Brisbane. As Gack gets it from Rasmus Bart, working on Vodanovic, kicks outside. Baines from the three-point line, knocks down.
Would Tyler Johnson be a really good fit?
We'll take that on notice for the moment as Bart elevates, knocked out his first 3 of the season last week. Enjoyed it so much he found another here tonight.
Absolutely right. It has been looking beautiful. All of these arenas, all throughout the NBL.
Tyler Johnson gets busy. His first points in the game give Brisbane the biggest lead of the game. And Glidden with it now for the Breakers, guarded by Bach. Hands over to Brantley. Wants to take Gack on. Penetrates. Gets close to the rim and adds 2.
That is a very well constructed answer.
Started slowly, lost their first 3 games. His Baines already hit a 3. Now he's knocked down another. He's in the double figure.
Brisbane are up and about.
And a reminder, no Barry Brown from the New Zealand Breakers tonight with a hand injury sustained in Illawarra's game on Thursday night. They won by 10 points, and the margin continues to grow here.
This is be a little worrying heading into finals where you're going to be playing better competition the bottom 2 teams on the ladder, which they have the last 2.
Great basketball.
In this quarter, they led by 2 at quarter time. They look inside. Baines from close range. Quick release. He's got 12 on 4 of 5 shooting.
Baines is the smallest one out there.
Shot clock to 7. McDowell-White feeds Liapa. Works inside Sobey. And knocks down another. So work it to Mitchell down low. Oh, the pass was exquisite. Got it to White, but he couldn't hit the target. And a chance here for the Breakers to come back hard. Liapa already hit from here and knocks down another. Now a chance for the Breakers. McDowell-White, Harden right there with him. Vodanovic caught it in rhythm and knocks down the 3. 2.5 out from the major Breakers. Sobey puts it on the deck, needs help. Statman extra pass. White steps inside Liapa, confronted by Rupert, comes up with a finish.
You're going to shoot a couple of steps back from the 3.
Pass had too much on it for Sobey. Spills to Liapa. Parton joining in. Goes hard against Sobey, and Derek Parton has his first score in the game.
Won a title, lost their 3 unbelievable imports, finished top, have no real slump,
got
start
better.
the season, and
statistically it got better.
It's absurd to think about.
Where they've been all year. Top.
Who'd they lose?
Look, anybody that can stay on top, I respect that. But to both be in the outhouse.
Well, they get a chance to redeem themselves tomorrow. How big's that against the Sydney Kings? Vodanovic spinning into the paint. That's an excellent finish for his second field goal. Hard to believe for the 2nd straight season it's going to be decided in the last game of the season. The playoff pitcher, Sobey, came up empty. Harrison eventually got the job done. His first field goal.
The out of bounds.
McDowell-White penetration was good. Pardon from close range, makes it work and draws a foul on Baines. It's going to be his third person.
Him putting the moves on, so have a look here. He's just going to shake Nathan Sobey to Tyler Johnson, and then he stops, waits for the ball screen. Again, that extra dribble, he buys himself an extra half.
People thought that the hard show was dead. Everyone was playing drops, everyone was switching, and there was a belief internationally as Sobey lines up from deep and knocks one down. With Scott Roth used it against Perth effectively earlier in the season. We're seeing it being used tonight. John Riley's been utilizing. So obviously it's back in vogue.
Wow.
Brantley shut down by the double team. Loose ball. Abercrombie just waves it a little further away to Will McDowell-White, who peels off a trip.
And replace him and shoot the three.
McDowell-White exploring. Shoulder into Tyler Johnson. Fires. Gets it done. Chance at a three-point play here for Will McDowell-White.
Yo, I got another video coming tonight.
Oh, God,
Don't you worry about that.
Here's Bradley. Oh, well, did well to maintain composure there. Adds another two, and the New Zealand Breakers have turned it up here against Brisbane.
Barry Brown Jr. Isaiah Liafa's basically playing the backup point guard, and Will McDowell-White is having such a quick sub as there. Gives Tyler Johnson an easy two. Modi Mayo's not happy, but answer the hypothetical.
I mean, I'd love to see him with Knox. Imagine he comes up to Knox Raiders.
Okay. Didn't know your affiliation.
It's a seesawing affair here. And it's a good contest. Joshua enjoying a coverage right around Australia and beyond. Modi Mayo with plenty on his plate in the background as well. The pass is a poor one. Never looked likely. Now, Will McDowell-White's got Bogdanovic in support, who rolls to the hoop, adds another.
Breakers coach Modi Mayor was quite simple about what he wanted. No hero ball, Case. Play together, and he also told Abercrombie to shoot your shot.
Attack the rim and get in a bit more of a rhythm that we saw in the first half with those little floaters. And that's really tough defense from Isaiah Liafa. Just a better finish from Nathan Sobey, and the Bullets are back in front.
13 points in the game. It's all four for Brisbane since three-quarter time. Now top by one. Abercrombie in the corner. This time knocking down another three.
No. I like being next to you two.
And we like it too as Liafa creates something out of nothing. Big bucket for the Breakers.
Good take off the dribble.
This is where the composure of Tyler Johnson comes into effect as well. 8-year veteran in the NBA, 350-plus games. He said, how do you like that? Next foul from Brisbane's going to send New Zealand to the free throw line as well. Shot clock rolls to 5. McDowell-White exploring off glass. Couldn't finish it. Part of the offensive rebound and the throwdown.
Will McDowell-White has been able to turn that corner. And that's a classic example of the possession that cost him.
Right now, as it stands, they've taken second away from the Taipans, but there's still time. From close range, Brantley adds to his tally. He's got 15 in the game. Biggest lead of the game for the Breakers at 5. Tyler Johnson caught in the corner, cuts it back to 2. Big play from Tyler Johnson.
Huge play. Big knockdown, 13, 3 and 3.
McDowell-White against White. Tough shot. Couldn't finish it. Loose ball. Baines grabs it. Chance for the Bullets. Top of the key. Down 2. Gets it to Baines for the flush. He couldn't finish it. He was fouled by Derek. And he puts Brisbane back in front.
On the out-of-bounds player.
50% free throw shooter on the season.
Didn't look like it there. The Breakers, you just have to keep your hands out.
He misses the back end. Overtime beckons here.
Oh, my goodness!
Mitchell lost control of it, and the Breakers will get it back. Johnson, one way, back the other. Gets the shot. He's fouled.
On the inbounds.
The Breakers look inside. They found Rob Lowe under the hoop. He's fouled by... Looking for second spot on the NBL ladder with the last play of their last regular season game. Liafa elevates for the triple. Didn't get enough on it. We're going to need more time here. We are going to the extra period because Brisbane and New Zealand cannot be separated. So it's an extra 5. 71 apiece. We were tied at 54 apiece at three-quarter time. Here's Brantley down low, off glass, coming up with the first two of the extra term. Johnson, one way, back the other, wants help. Mitchell. Inside Baines, working on Brantley, high off the window. Aaron Baines adds to his tally.
Right now, New Zealand have to find another gear and find a way.
McDowell White gets wide open look and knocks down the triple. 10th overtime game of the season in the Hungry Jacks NBL. Sobey is shut down by Rob Lowe. Harden on the sideline with 5 fouls. Of the previous 9 overtime games, the home team has won 8 out of the 9. His low rejected. Well done, DJ Mitchell. Great defensive play from him, and Bark hands over to Sobey now. Brisbane down 3. Johnson picks up the dribble. Mitchell. Here's Baines against Vodanovic. Undersized, big Aaron McDowell White. Exploring. Brantley available. Gets it now. Red numbers on the shot clock. Rupert gets it. Hasn't scored in the game tonight and still hasn't scored.
A few seconds where they're trying to slow down the clock. So all this, but right now with 10 seconds to go on the shot clock is when you want to have everybody moving. Everybody stagnant once again, just hoping for isolation ball one-on-one. It's not going to get it done.
As Sobey charges up the floor. Tyler Johnson to tie it away, can't connect. Baines, the offensive rebound and the putback, 1-point ball game.
Both teams wouldn't know what's going on.
81% free throw shooter this season. Gets the second to tumble around, but eventually sinks. So they lead by 3. Brisbane have lost their, New Zealand have lost their last 5 overtime games. Amazing. Here's Sobey. Well, good hands there from Abercrombie. Stole it away from Sobey, and now the New Zealand Breakers have got it where they want it. So McDowell White to the free throw line. 1 of 1 so far in this game. 89% on the season. And a 4-point lead now. I think is going to be enough.
Wow. When the game is on the line, to give you second spot on the ladder.
Breakers by 5. And they are going to climb to second on the ladder. For the first time in 8 years, the New Zealand Breakers are having a semi-final home court advantage.